Mouse and hot.
Okay, here's the deal. For the next 15 minutes or so, I don't want to hear any talking at all. If you're not done, you're going to continue working. You're not going to look at the video. Okay, Oji? For you. If you're done, I don't want you moving around. I don't want you talking. I need you watching the video. Understood?
We also have some very cool little membranes right here. It's called a nictitating membrane. Kind of like goggles, so when they swim, they can pull these up over the top of their eyes.
That's that second eyelid I was talking to you guys about. Remember? So that they can be able to see underwater. Like goggles.
They have a tympanic membrane, or tympanum. It's like their eardrum. And then inside of the mouth, they got the coolest mouths here. You'll love this. They have little bumps right under here. We call it the vomerine teeth, these little bumps. I know it's probably hard to see, but right here are the vomerine teeth. And on either side of it, there's these internal nares, these little openings. So internal nares, when I put my probe in, and then vomerine teeth. And I'm pulling on the tongue and the lower jaw. That's the mandible. Here's the maxilla. You're familiar with that term. You gotta check out how this tongue works. So with the tongue, when it's eating, it'll flip the tongue like out of the mouth like this. So that it's actually connected in the front. So it flips it out and grabs the prey and then forces it back in to its esophagus. So it's connected on the front. So it flips out, grabs something, forces it down its esophagus and into its stomach. So a very effective way. Oh, here's the external nares. Here, and right there. And when we look at the legs, boy, I tell you, these things have some serious muscles. And to really get a good look at the muscles, we've got to take off the skin. So we're going to cut right here. And these scissors are just not made for big hands, but we're going to cut around the skin here. And then we're just going to pull off the skin. Kind of like a sock. Just right off the legs. See, that comes right off there. And that will expose the flexor and the extensor muscles. And we're going to use, we'll use the same terms that we use for our muscles. Okay? So let's take a look at this joint. So we're going to call this like a knee joint. So when it contracts, when this muscle right here, like the hamstring, when it contracts, it shortens and pulls on the limb so it flexes. That's flexion. This, my friends, is extension. We're increasing the angle of the joint. The muscle that is used to do that is the extensor muscle. And that's right here, the extensor muscle and flexor muscle. Extension, when this contracts, it shortens and flexes the joint. Okay. Here's like a tibia. Right here, you can see the bone. So on the front of the leg right here is a muscle. It's like the anterior tibialis on your shin. So when this one shortens, the joint does this. It flexes. So that muscle is a flexor since it shortens or decreases the angle of the joint. Like the calf muscle, like right here, when this shortens or flexes, it extends the joint. So flexion, extension. And that's the same way with this frog. I have the same muscle groups that you can see, flexion and extension. All right, so we've taken a look at the hind limbs and the intricacies of the muscles. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go inside and look at the internal organs, and we're gonna cut right here, and then we're gonna go up all the way anteriorly, and then we're gonna go underneath here, and then we're gonna go across right here, and that will allow us to open up the frog. Okay, so I'm going to move it like this just to give me, so I can use my left hand. I'm going to cut right here, not going too deep. Then I'm gonna go just underneath the skin. And there's a muscle there. I wanna be right there underneath the muscle too. So, yeah, I'm under the muscle and under the skin. So I'm cutting through that abdominal muscle. They have some serious abdominal muscles. And I'm not going too deep through like a sternum. There's a little bit of bone here, but it cuts pretty easily. Then I'm gonna have to also cut under the arm, right here. I'm gonna cut right all the way there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And I'll do this right by the hind legs. There we go. So I think I got it all cut the way we need that. And then so that we can get access to the internal organs, then we want to open here and pin. So we're using some pins to help us. Might be better for your viewing if I turn it like this. Probably making you dizzy by spinning this around so much. Okay. So I'm going to open right here. Place the pins at angles to hold that in place. I'm doing this kind of fast so it doesn't take up too much of your time, but I think it would be really beneficial, watching the video and seeing how it's done before we actually get to class. So, okay, that looks good. So let's go in and take a look at some of these parts. We saw a fairly large liver with fish. Check this out. We've got 3 lobes to this liver. 1, 2, and 3. So 3 livers that we can see, 3 lobes to the liver. Then we have a heart right here. And we have a pericardial sac. We see the membrane that covers the heart. So we got a 3-chambered heart too. We got a ventricle and 2 atria. So this whole thing right here is the heart, containing the ventricle, 2 atrium, and pericardial sac. Very nice. Let's just turn this over to the side right here and let's take a look. Hey, here's the lung. So we got a lung on this side, and we have a lung on the other side as well. Stomach. That's kind of nice.
Stomach looks pretty
Might have to. Feels like there's something in there. We might have
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It feels like there's a couple of bugs in there.
to look inside. So we've got a stomach here, and if we pull, well, let's just pull this to the side a little bit. Here we got some fat bodies. And these fat bodies, they don't store fat like we do. We have subcutaneous fat just underneath our skin. They have these structures they call fat bodies, and they'll store their fat there. Also have, look down here, we have the kidney. So here's the kidney. Oh, here's the urinary bladder right here. So I got the urinary bladder. All right, I'm going to spin it around now.
You can just go all the way down to
On
like
the
where the
other
rectum
side.
is.
So we should see another lung here, right? Yep, sure enough. There's the other lung. And let's look under one of these lobes of the liver. It's going to be hard to. There's the gallbladder right there. Looks like a little jujube. If you don't know what a jujube is, look it up. So there's the gallbladder. Right next to the liver. Okay, let's look down in here. Well, we got lots of intestine. We got small intestine and large intestine. And here, there's also mesentery tissue. And that's the tissue that
I was gonna keep it like this.
is kind of keeping
Behind
us all
your sac.
together. And also, it looks like cellophane, but the veins are connected in there and will pick up the nutrients and deliver it to the rest of the body. Isn't that cool? All right, we move this out of the way. And we're looking again for more fat bodies. And sure enough, we've got some more fat bodies right there. And we have something called the spleen. So we have the gallbladder up here, but here's the spleen right here. And we also have the gonads, this little kidney bean shaped structure. All right. And then let's find the large intestine. That's pretty obvious. Right here is the large intestine. And you can see where the small intestine dumps into the large intestine. Okay? So right there we have that, and we can get a better view of the spleen on the other side. As I'm pushing it down through here, it's like covered by this membrane. But if I move it to the side, you can see it really good right there. See? Oh, there we go. Right there's the spleen. So when I moved it, you can see it better. It's covered by a membrane here, so if you move the other side, you can see it much better. Okay, we should see a kidney over here, and sure enough, we do. Okay, so let's go over that again really quickly. We've got the heart, we've got the ventricle, 2 atrium, the liver, so we got 1, 2, 3 lobes there. We've got the gallbladder, we got the small intestine and the mesentery tissue, and that dumps into the large intestine there. So if we push this down, we can kind of see through the membrane of the spleen. Over here, it's much more visible. We have the gonads, the fat body, and kidney. All right, on the stomach, we have a section of the stomach, this lower part right here that I haven't mentioned, that's the duodenum or duodenum, okay, right here on the stomach. That about covers all the internal structures that we're going to go over in the frog. Once you're done with that, if you'll go over the external and internal at least twice, our goal is to get 100% on this, and we probably will ask you some function questions, like which of these organs is involved in the excretory system or circulatory system. All right, well, thanks, and we hope to see you soon, and we'll dissect an amphibian.
Peso.
Okay, we got you.